Now, let's do game review. So, I want to jump in just kind of to the flow of the game. So we saw the first drive. Colorado kicks off. Iowa State gets the ball. It is 9 plays, 42 yards. Where Colorado got lucky is they got that 5-yard penalty, started pushing them back, and Iowa State doesn't have a kicker. So, it's a 4th and 17. At that point, it is, from the Colorado 33, you have a kicker that's capable. The kick team comes out, right? So they end up punting it. Colorado gets the ball. Where did they start their drive at? Where was it? At the Colorado 5, so at their own 5-yard line. Michael Welch gets a run. Cam Michael will run, and then Caden Salter throws to Joseph Williams for 6 yards. Again, that's 4th and 3 at your own 12. You got to punt that. So, all right, 3 and out. Cool. Next drive, Iowa State gets it. It's 3 plays for -1 yard. Okay, so that looked good. So it's kind of okay. Now Colorado's going to go put one together here. Excuse me. Colorado gets it. They go 3 plays, 9 yards. Now they go. It's 4th and 1 at their own 22. Again, I'm not. You do punt this. You do punt it at this point, right? Give it back to Iowa State. They go 4 plays for 17 yards. And again, just because there was a penalty. So again, it is 4 plays. Then we're kind of like, oh crap, here we go again. Colorado gets the ball because it starts with 2 Caden Salter incomplete passes. And so, or was it 3? Looks like 3 of them. Where are we at? 3rd and 10. So incomplete. Box score's wrong here. So then they move. Caden Salter breaks off a 24-yard run that puts him at 1st and 10 at the 47. Let me see. Just jumped in. What's the news on the recruiting trail? Nothing big. Just hosting a few. Let me see. Let me jump back to that real quick. They just had some recruits in, as well as Gennaro. They had a couple recruits in. Kai Meza, 6'1", 3-star at wide receiver out of Utah. Christopher Talley was there, one we talked about. He's a 4-star. He is currently committed to West Virginia. He was in the house. And 4-star wide receiver Damani Warren that we talked about, he was in the house. And then we had our I should say. Then you had 4-star Gavin Mueller. So already Colorado commits. 4-star Rodney Colton, 4-star Preston Ashley, DeMonte Timms. And again, these are all guys that are already committed to Colorado. So just to catch you up real quick. So jump back into this. So Colorado gets it, goes 90 yards for a touchdown. Fantastic, right? And again, this is at the end of the first. They score on the last play of the first quarter. Michael Welch runs for 8 yards. Great drive there. Iowa State gets it, 6 plays, 32 yards, ends up punting. Colorado gets it back. They go 3 plays, 5 yards. Okay, so now this is one where we have 4th and 5. This is not it. So Colorado punts it. Iowa State gets it back, goes downfield, gets a field goal. So it is 8 plays, 50 yards. This is kind of where we start hitting the, I don't want to say panic, but it's kind of like, uh-oh, here we go. This is something bad's about to happen, right? Colorado gets it back, 4 plays, 33 yards. End up punting. Again, there was this is the play. It was in the second quarter with 5:15 left. Caden Salter tries to throw to Quentin Gibson. It was that double reverse, where Amari got lit up in the backfield, and Caden just sailed it. Man, he had a convoy of blockers. Again, I don't know what it looked like on TV, but we're in the stands, and my wife thought he threw the ball away. I said, no, he's trying to hit Q over there, and they had a convoy of blockers. That one's going for 6. I would 6, or at the minimum, you're getting inside the 10-yard line, but that one's going for a touchdown the other way. So overthrows him there. We start to, again, it gets restless. Iowa State gets the ball, 3 plays, 3 yards. They punt. Colorado gets the ball back, 3 plays, 3 yards. They punt. Is this it right here? Let me see. Yes, I did not like this. So this is 4th and 2. And the Buffs decide to punt here. 4th and 2 at the Iowa State 44. This is, you got to go for it here. So, during this, I looked at my wife and I said, this is one play. you have to be aggressive here. I didn't understand it. We had a couple Iowa State fans in front of us. I was like, you guys are about to go down and get 7 at this point. And he was, they were like, no. I was like, you guys are going to get 7. They pinned him at the 40. He's like, see, that was a good call. I was like, no, you guys haven't watched this team this year. So Buffs punted on 4th and 2, the Iowa State 44. Again, you got to go for these things, right? You spent all this money on the portal on offensive linemen, and you don't go for it here, right? And the Buffs, they're running the ball pretty well at this point. So they end up punting it. Iowa State goes 10 plays, 96 yards in 1 minute and 45 seconds. That was frustrating. Colorado gets it, 3 plays, 21 yards. They attempt a 57-yard field goal. Buck Buchanan goes out there and misses it again. That's a tough field goal, right? We know that, even at altitude. So we go into the third quarter, and Buffs get the ball first, right? And man, I was kind of like, all right, you got to get a touchdown here. Lo and behold, Michael Welch gets 3 yards, and then Caden Salter bombs it up to Amarian Miller. There's a breakdown in the secondary with Iowa State. At first, it looked like a fake bubble screen. I had to pull up my phone, pull up the YouTube TV app just to see what happened. And I looked, and from what the TV angle showed, it didn't look like there was a fake screen, anything. They just forgot to cover the best wide receiver Colorado has. So O goes for 70 yards and a TD wide open, nobody around him. I mean, you could have jogged into the end zone, right? He probably could have moonwalked into the end zone if he wanted to. So Colorado takes the lead 14-10. Now Iowa State gets it. They go 9 plays, 75 yards, and get a touchdown. So it was that sucked. Buffs get it right back. They go 10 plays, 52 yards in 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Q had a huge, 30 yards. He had a huge kick return here. And by the way, I believe Quentin Gibson is 3rd in the country in kickoff return yards, which is phenomenal for a true freshman. Again, this freshman class the Buffs have brought in is absolutely paying dividends. They look like the truth, right? Like unbelievable. So Quentin Gibson returns at 30 yards to the Colorado 48. Buffs go 10 plays, 52 yards. I believe is this 3-yard touchdown pass to Joseph Williams. This is one that Caden finds him in the back of the end zone and like perfect throw, layered it right over the linebacker. I think it was the linebacker DB, outstretched hand, layers it right over him. Perfectly placed, cannot place it any more perfect than that. That was phenomenal. Now, Iowa State gets the ball back and is a hell of a job there by Joseph Williams getting his foot down. So now we're 21-17. Was it the first half? Humble Texan says, was it the first half quarter where Jordan Seaton was the leading blocker on the rushing touchdown? Oh, man, I cannot remember, but it had to have been the first. Yeah, it had to have been the first half. But that touchdown run was you had Jordan Seaton pulling, you could almost tell the Iowa State players didn't want any part of that on that pull. But that was it's just, and that just goes to show Jordan Seaton how athletic he is and the type of player he is. Like this dude, again, he can go play in the NFL. He would be a top 10 pick this year. He is such a good offensive tackle. So jump back into this fourth quarter. Colorado's up 21-17. Iowa State goes down the field, 11 plays, 68 yards. Now, this is where you've seen the interception happen. Now, Taufik Bayard, he had a cast on his hand. Unreal interception there. Had the cast on his hand. Just a phenomenal catch. He catches that thing, takes off to the other way. Now, there was a picked up flag in the end zone. I don't really know how you score that one, though. Like, it is the ball never got there. I don't know. Again, sometimes the calls break your way. It looked like a PI, right? Like, again, is what it is, right? Flag was picked up. Don't care. They picked the flag up. Typically, it's the other way around where Colorado, that's PI, and it didn't matter if it was over their head or whatever it was. That's what it felt like against BYU anyway. So Colorado gets it, go 9 plays, 25 yards. They end up punting again. Iowa State gets the ball back, 4 plays, 9 yards. This is a turnover on downs, which was stupid. They go for it on 4th and 1 at their own 18. That was unbelievable. Like, I don't know what you're thinking at that point. Like, you punt the ball, because this essentially, Colorado gets a touchdown there, which they didn't. The game's over just on that dumb decision. And the Buffs, this is that killer instinct piece that we have to talk about, is you got to go get 6 there. Like, again, I know it's a field goal, but you let them hang around. Luckily, it didn't come back to bite him in the ass, but you gotta go get 6 there. You gotta go get a touchdown there, put that thing out of reach. But Colorado gets 4 plays, 7 yards, and they get a field goal, 24-17. So Iowa State gets the ball back. They go 4 plays, 28 yards. It is 4th and 8. And now Iowa State punts it from their own 47, trying to pin them. Colorado gets it and eats the clock. And again, one hell of a throw by Caden Salter. He finds, Joseph Williams, for 38 yards on 3rd and 16. Like, you can't draw that up any better. He layers it again right in between where you have your backers and your deep safeties. He layered that thing, Joseph Williams. And again, this dude is that dude will go up and get the football, just athletic as can be. Goes up and gets it, and then you get in victory formation. And that's the game, 24-17. So, just a real quick summary on it. But, man, what a hell of a game by the Buffs.